Now, just want to give a quick background on yourself, Bill, for the people listening. You're a Lacey High School grad, former football player, and you've kind of helped organize a Lacey versus Central alumni football full tackle game. I mean, this is pretty cool. I know our producer Cole Raring, former lineman over at Mainland Regional High School, so we'll get his opinion on this in a few minutes here. But tell us about how all this came about, and give it. It sounds like a really cool event going on tonight, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a really good event. Game's at 7 o'clock over at Central Regional High School. And I was on Facebook one day, and I kind of saw another game that was happening in the short conference. And I contacted Matt, which is he runs OT football. And actually, Matt's sitting here with me right now. And I shot him a message, and he said, see what kind of buzz you can get from Lacey. And I posted something up on my Facebook, and it kind of just got shared and shared and shared from there, and kind of just blew up from there. And then pretty much I just had to try to find someone from Central Regional to, kind of do the same thing and see what kind of buzz they got.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I checked on Facebook. A guy I went to high school with, James Tweed. He was posting a picture of his jersey, and I'm like, "Why are you posting a football jersey?" And I kind of sent him a message on Facebook. What's going on with Lacey football? And he kind of filled me in. I was like, "Oh, it's pretty neat."
Yeah. I mean, everybody's really excited. I'm getting messages already this morning. Everybody's ready to go. Everybody's excited to play again, excited to put on that Lacey uniform again, and relive glory days out on the field. A lot of us, after high school football, you don't play, and some guys coach, and you're still into it, and we just get another opportunity here from Matt, and he's really putting on a good game, and he's love is what he's doing with all the other short games that they've played.
Now, I noticed you sent me some background information, and a couple of these names jump out of the page at me. A couple of my former classmates, Derek Stevenson, Keith Booz. You got guys like, I guess, Joe Verge. Is that Joe Verge?
Jared Verge.
Oh, Jared Verge. Okay. And some of the real names of lore from Lacey High School. Carl Tarracone. And Lou Versillo, the old longtime coach, is going to be coaching this game. That's going to be a fun thing for him, kind of seeing all these old guys coming back and strapping on the pads one more time.
He's been loving it. He's been coming out to practice. He's been remembers everybody's names of every game they've played in. He's like grabbing guys' hips. And like, you got to be here, you got to be there, and fill this gap and hit this like this. So it's been a real treat to be coached by him again, and He's one of the greats down here, so it's been really good. And we also have 5,000-yard rushers that are going to be playing in this game too.
Wow!
So, yeah.
What about Lacey's most famous graduate, Keith Elias, former New York Giant and Indianapolis Colt?
Yeah, he's going to be there. He's going to be on the sideline. I know he seems like he's itching. He wants to play, but he's going to be on the sideline with us.
He's not strapping it up?
Who knows? I mean, maybe he might be surprised. I really couldn't tell you.
he wants to take it easy on you guys?
Yeah.
Who are some of the 1,000-yard rushers you got coming?
We have Chris D'Amico, which he graduated in 2007. He was on that 2006 undefeated state championship team. We have Tom Rickmers, graduated in 2009. We have Kyle Spatz, graduated in 2013. We have Brian Wayner, graduated in 1999, and we have Matt Fee, and he graduated in 2006.
Cole, what do you think of this idea? It's kind of gaining some popularity around South Jersey, these alumni, full pad, full tackle football games. Think you could handle it?
Yeah,
me personally, I don't think I can handle it because I'm after 2 shoulder surgeries, so I think I might be on the sideline.
You might have to be offensive coordinator?
Something. Offensive coordinator, O-line coach, something.
There you go.
But
I got a shoulder surgery myself, too. So.
But really cool. I guess the cool part of it is, you got guys from the late 80s and early 90s want to come out there and trade some helmet paint one more time.
Oh yeah, that doesn't believe me. They want to play and they want to bang around with with everybody. They're telling their kids they used to talk about how they played in high school, and now they're so excited because now their kids are going to come and actually see them play and see what Lacey football is all about.
Yeah, because Derek Stevenson, his son was the quarterback last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so so the old man gets a chance to prove himself again. So we're talking with Bill Exner, former Lacey High School football player who helped organize tonight's Lacey versus Central football alumni game. You see alumni games in a lot of sports, soccer, basketball, baseball, and you rarely see them in football. Not many guys, like you said, get a chance to play once they hang them up for the last time in their final high school game. How cool is this? What's the buzz been like? I know you said you started practicing way back in March to kind of get yourself ready for this.
Yeah, we started in March. Not too many guys came out at first. A lot of people are like, is this really going to happen? And, practices kept coming, and we have to get more and more people, more and more guys kept messaging me on Facebook, calling me, trying to see what this was all about, if this is like, for real, if this is really going to happen. And, the past month or so, we've just been having, 30, 40 guys at practice. We've been running around with the high school kids, playing a little 7-on-7 with them, and trying to, get back into shape, and and just more and more guys. And we had our last practice on Thursday. Took a team photo with Coach B and Keith Elias, and kind of had like a walkthrough full of jerseys, game pants, and everybody's ready to go.
Now, how are you getting outfitted for this? Are you taking some of the school uniforms, or what was the process for that?
Pretty much we just asked Coach V, and he was all about it. He was like, "What do you guys want?" And he's got everything. He has everything over there from, I believe, like the 90s and up. All the jerseys.
So, does he have the old mesh jerseys that we used to wear back in the late 80s?
I think I saw some.
It was so funny because Keith Elias used to look like Eric Dickerson. He'd have the mesh jersey all cut up on the sleeves and the goggles, and
yeah, he was like, "What do you guys need?" So we didn't want to take their new jerseys, so we took stuff that they wore in I believe 2009, and so that's what we're wearing. So we're wearing our Lacey stuff. The only thing that we're getting from OT football is helmets and shoulder pads and thigh and knee pads and hip pads and everything like that. And I got our Lacey paw prints, our Lacey stripes. So we're going to be looking exactly like Lacey.
Now, what's OT football? Fill us in on that a little bit.
I actually have Matt here with me, and Matt actually runs OT football.
Okay, yeah.
I can talk a little bit about that. Yeah, my name is Matt Maleo. Thanks for having us on.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
So the name of the company is OT Football. It's kind of short for overtime football. Overtime happens after 4 quarters. 4 quarters of football. OT happens after your 4 years of high school are over. So basically, you're an alumni. And the concept that you kind of touched on earlier was, hey, it's easy to get together and play football or play softball or play in a men's league. But with football, all you can really do is toss the ball around. And so,
or like men's flag leagues, yeah.
Yeah, men's flag league. But the cool part about these games is it's full on football with fans, sometimes cheerleaders, sometimes bands. Full football. A lot of people think they can't do it again. A lot of people are surprised that it can happen, but we're doing a bunch of games in the area, and we're trying to grow. Keensburg Keyport is in a couple weeks at Keensburg High School. We've done Red Bank Regional and Long Branch just played a couple weeks ago. There's 2,000 fans. We've done Middletown South, North. We've done Walla Manasquan, Brick and Brick Memorial. A bunch of games. So we're looking to grow, but our company is just here to help people that want to play again. And as long as they have the players, we do everything else. We organize the game, we get the field, we have all the equipment. So that's kind of the concept. And the game doubles as a charitable fundraiser. I know Lacey has some of the money going to the Lacey AYF, the youth football, and the Lacey Gridiron, and the Lacey Football Foundation. So part of the funds generated double as a fundraiser, and then it's just an opportunity for guys to do something that they didn't think they were going to be able to do again. So there's a lot of organic interest on the topic.
That's awesome, man. Now, Matt, how can people find out more about this? I know there's almost positive there's going to be some interest in something like this for some of the rivalries in South Jersey, further south than you guys, such as Holy Spirit, Atlantic City. I'm sure mainland Ocean City. They're gonna, guys are gonna be hearing this today, gonna be wanting to get something going for next year, maybe.
Yeah, I'd love to help them out. They can come to my website, www.otfootball.com, or they can call me or text me, 732-492-4686. 3018. I might be crazy doing that over the radio, but I'll put it out there either way.
Hey, your phone might start blowing up.
I'm a Wall graduate, so I'm a local guy. I'm in the area. I'll come and meet with them, or I'll talk to them on the phone or Facebook or whatever it is. They can hit me on Facebook as well, Matt Maleo, Malleo.
I guess the idea is to kind of get these rivalries together. You know, Lacey Central's been going on since the early '80s. You know, Wall Manasquan, those type of rivalries. You know, even mainland Ocean City, they've been rivals for 50, 60 years. Is that kind of the concept to kind of get these communities that have so much rich history back on the field one more time?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the concept. I mean, if you're going to play again, who better to play than your arch rival, right? So that's the whole concept is to get back together against their rival, which ultimately will bring more fans out and allow for a better experience and more funds raised for the charity as well.
Did I hear you right? You had 2,000 fans at one of these games?
Yeah, actually, two of the games. The Middletown game, Middletown South played Middletown North at Middletown South High School, and the game last week, Red Bank Regional played Long Branch, and both games had 2,000 fans. So
wow.
We're expecting a good turnout today. Anyone that's local or drive up for a nice fun Saturday activity at Central Regional High School, 7 p.m. Come check it out. This is legit football. You're going to see some serious players, some serious hitting. It's legit football, and it's worth checking out. Great entertaining experience. I think they've sold almost 1,000 tickets already.
Holy cow!
Prior to the game, so they could potentially get up in that 2,000 level as well. We'll see.
That's awesome, man. Good stuff, Matt. We're up against the break, but thanks for filling us in. And one more time, how can people get in touch with you if they're looking to organize one of these games?
So either Facebook, Matt Maleo, Malleo, or www.ogfootball.com. I will also just say really quick, we're having a 7-on-7 alumni versus alumni tournament. So all you South Jersey guys that want to play alumni versus alumni, let's see who's the best in New Jersey. Come on out. July 23rd it's going to be. But you can contact me or go to my website for that as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Matt and Bill. Appreciate the time and really, really awesome concept. Looking forward to more of these popping up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
We'll let you know how the game goes.
You got it, man. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
That was Matt Maleo and Bill Exner, former Lacey guys. One's Lacey guy, one's Wall, and organizing kind of a new trend here, alumni tackle football game. So really cool event going on at Central Regional tonight.